People are talking a lot more now about speak up culture, which is why we've pulled together some existing e-learning courses that Marshall's already offer and enhance that with a couple of other modules to create a comprehensive suite which will help organisations think about enabling employees to speak up at work where they've seen something that isn't quite right, why that is so important in today's world. Many companies, many organisations will be very well aware of some of the high-profile cases that have been reported in the news where a whistleblower or staff have actually raised concerns about things that have gone very seriously wrong. So that might be, financial malpractice, but it could be about behaviours that are really not aligned at all with some of the values that these organisations subscribe to. And I guess many of the most recent and high-profile cases have been around sexual harassment or bullying and harassment, which does seem to be a problem, an issue within many organisations, and to be occurring in some of the places the way you would least expect it. So we've had the CBI, where there were some very, very serious allegations made of inappropriate behaviours, and these can be devastating for an organisation in terms of reputational risk, and the CBI almost ceased to exist because of these cases that were reported. But speaking up I think it's important to remember that it's not as simple as leaders in an organisation saying to their staff, we want you to speak up if you've seen something wrong, because the main things that stop employees from speaking up and sharing concerns or reporting concerns is around their concern that they will be victimised. And there's still quite a lot of evidence that this does happen. Employees are worried that they won't be listened to, but more importantly, that their careers will be damaged if they talk about something that's opens a can of worms, if you like, for their employer. So it's not as simple as your senior leaders just saying, we expect you to speak up. They need to create an environment where there's safety, people feel safe to speak up. So it's about speaking up and raising concerns, but it's also creating a culture where people feel that they can come with ideas or solutions that might be a bit outside the norm, or maybe they disagree with something about the way in which something is done. So if people don't speak up, what you're doing is you're limiting innovation in the organisation, and that's not something that we want either. So lots of good reasons why speaking up is really important to encourage, but there needs to be some thought about the reality of creating that safe space in which employees will speak up.